What's up, guys? It's Austin from Yu-Gi-Oh! Theory, and today I have a different kind of video for you guys. So this weekend I went to the tournament. It was a local tournament that's not too far from my house. Anyway, I went to it and I took my BA. So I'm just doing like a after tournament report of like how my BA did and how the tournament was overall. Well, the local tournament that I usually go to, it's a little bit more competitive than some locals. Like, it's a fairly competitive locals. Like, I think there were a few people playing Draco. There was I know for sure there was someone playing Pin Magicians. Actually, that he won. I think he went 6-0. I didn't duel him. So, but my first duel I dueled ABC, which he beat me. It was a okay duel, but I don't. BA doesn't have a very good matchup against ABC because ABC obviously has really high attack where BA does not. And also, the banishing really hurts BA just because a lot of almost all of his monsters float, and if they get banished, they can't float. So that really hurts BA. My second duel, I want to say Windwitch Magispectors. I think that's what I dueled. Yeah, Windwitch Magispectors. I beat him, I think, both games. I 2-0'd him. It was a really good duel, though, I'm not going to lie. It wasn't, like, super close, but it was a good duel. He brought out Undestructible Crystal Wing on me twice. I just kept banishing it with Farfa until I got a Fog Blade and then activated Fog Blade on it, which was really good. Because, well, a lot of times I'd try to Farfa him, and then he would negate the Farfa, and then I'd, like, do something else and be able to maybe get in, like, something. He stalled me out with that Crystal Wing for, like, 2 turns, though, but then I finally drew a Fog Blade, so... But just side note, if you banish Crystal Wing with Fog Blade while it's indestructible off Ice Spell, when it comes back, it is no longer indestructible. You can destroy it with card effects. Just letting y'all know that you can destroy it. But it was pretty, because what I'd do is I'd banish the Crystal Wing and then destroy it, and then, or not destroy it, but I'd get like some direct attacks and stuff. It was a real grindy type of game, but I ended up winning, which was really nice. Then my next duel was Watts. I 2-0'd him. It was a really easy duel. No challenges at all with that duel. It was actually a friend of mine, Mark. Shout out to Mark. To be honest, I thought I was going to beat him because I've dueled his Watts like so many times. I probably know them better than he does. But yeah, it was a pretty easy duel. Now my fourth duel, that's when things got kind of like really hard. I dueled Blue Eyes. And it was a really, really, really good duel. First game, he kind of beat me pretty bad. I didn't draw very well, but I'm not going to blame it on the draw. He beat me pretty good. Second game, I went first. I dropped Vanity's Fiend on him, so I won that game within like 5 turns. It was very easy just because without going into his extra deck or special summoning a Blue Eyes out of his hand, you can't really get rid of Vanity's Fiend off of just his main deck attacking over it. So I pretty much just swung into face downs with Vanities like 3 times and won. Then game 3, it came down really close to the wire. First, I saw him strike a Soul Charge when he special summoned like 3 monsters, so that helped out a lot. Next, he had a full field, and I Quakinged it, including a Crystal Wing. So I Quakinged a Crystal Wing, an alternative, a Blue Eyes, and a Spirit, or 2 Spirit, which was that's the only reason I probably survived into like time. So it went into time. It was I was on turn 5. I had a search off of Skarm. He had I think 2,300 life points. I had 1,000, and I searched the wrong card and it cost me the game. I ended up searching Farfa when not Farfa. I ended up searching what am I thinking? Searching Barbar when I should have searched Farfa. I had a Vanity's Fiend face up on the field, so I didn't have to worry about him special summoning any. But I should have searched the Farfa, because all I had to do is just normal summon the Farfa. The Farfa would pop itself off its own effect, banish the face down Crystal Wing, which was the only card he had, attack directly for 24 and win the game. But instead, I searched Barbar because I wasn't thinking. I was like, well, I'm just going to burn him to death, but I didn't realize after I searched him that it wouldn't be enough to win the game. So think about what you do with Burning Abyss. But yeah, that game pretty much cost me going into finals, and it also cost me winning, or that play cost me going into finals, and also cost me the game. obviously, because the guy that beat me, the Blue Eyes player, he ended up going to finals. So I think if I would have beaten him, I would have been in finals, which would have been nice. But overall, I think my BA did very good in the tournament. I had a bunch of really good duels, and then I had some duels that I kind of just were really easy. Like overall, the Magic Spectre duel was pretty easy. It wasn't like hard. It wasn't really easy, but it was like decent. The Watt duel again was very easy. The ABC duel was pretty tough. And by the way, he was running like some weird engine with like the lyricists, or not the lyricists, the dudes that are on downbeat. I forgot what they're called, but like the microphone and drum people, the pendulum deck. But yeah, he was running some of them and like desk spots and stuff. It was a really cool build actually. I forgot his name. Oh yeah, his name was Ward. He had a really cool name. He was a cool dude overall, but still that was a pretty crushing duel because he all he really did, he just overpowered me. He had a really good deck, to be honest. I honestly want to ask him about his build and maybe like build his build and like tweak it to my own because it was a really good build. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm really glad I went this weekend, and I might actually start doing this more often just because I can afford to go to more tournaments now because I have a job. So shout outs to that, you know, Mr. Employed over here. But there's 2 tournaments close by, like close-ish. There's one that's not super like closer than the one that I went to this weekend. But it's on Sundays. I usually work on Sundays. And the one that's on Saturdays, it's kind of far away, but it's the more competitive one. Honestly, you get more for your money if I go to the more competitive one just because it is more duels, because more people show up, and it's more competitive, so it'll be better duels. So I'll probably end up just going to that one most of the time, unless I happen to be off on a Sunday, then I'll go to the one that's closer to me, just because I like the vibe of that card shop better. It seems more like friendly. Just because where it is, I know it a lot better. I've been there a lot. I grew up over there, and I just happened to move. And just the other place, it's just, I don't know. They seem a little snobby, to be honest. But I'm not gonna put anybody out there. But anyway, guys, if you enjoy these type of videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Well, wait, one more thing. Tomorrow I'll probably be coming out with a new deck profile, so make sure to tune in for that. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You'll have to watch it to find out. It's a pretty good deck that I've been playing some lately. I'm waiting on some of the cards to come in, and they just haven't come in, and it's been like a week, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the deck profile for proxies. I don't like doing proxies, but I have to. But anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.